Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. My name is Junaid Shahid. In this video we are going to enhance add new page feature and edit new page feature. In the last video we have developed add new page feature from WordPress to ASP.NET Core, and now it's time to enhance that so it will be compatible for WordPress migration. So here you can see on my laptop screen that this is the page creation view, and here we have feature image. But when we will select any image, it preview us. So we need to add this feature and option in our system that whenever a user will select any image, it will get preview here. Same as I have on the second window, it is WordPress, and here you can see a feature images preview. Whenever I will select, replace or do anything with feature image, it will be previewed on the screen. Okay, so the image is uploaded. The WordPress directly upload the images to the server. We don't need to do this. User don't need to add this image, or maybe for some reason he stop the application or remove the post and go to anywhere else. So we will only upload the image when user will submit the form. It is a good one approach. Here you can see the feature image is uploaded and it is set. But what if I will not update? If I will not update, the old image get retained. Like I will refresh and you can see the old image get back to this screen. And this is the illogical thing. When I have uploaded to the server directly an image and I have added this here, then without updating, the old one retained. So why we uploaded the image directly to the server if it have no cause to be directly binded with the page? So what we will do, we will only add image to the server when user will submit the form. He can preview the image by selecting that, but only upload image when the form is updated. So in this case, the image is not uploaded until the user update the form. So this is the WordPress page. Okay, now we are going to make a compatible page in ASP.NET Core. See, everything is good, but we just need to add the preview image feature. So when the preview image feature is enabled here, it will be most compatible version of WordPress create page in ASP.NET Core. So what are the two scenarios we have to cover? The first thing, whenever user will select the image, he will preview here in the create scenario. This is enough. For the edit page, if we will go to the page listing, we need to open the edit page feature, and in that we have to enhance the image preview option. Like if user have created the the page before the image first, and then he comes to the edit screen and upload the image again and update the form, we have to update that image into the database. If he just update the form but not update the image, then we have to retain the old image. So these are three scenarios, one for create and one for the edit screen page. So now you see my listing page. I click on edit, and in the edit scenario we have to cover two options or two features. First feature is to preview image, the previous preview image, the newly selected preview image. Second scenario is that if the previous image is not changed, we have to retain that into the database upon updation of this page. And if the image is updated, we have to update that on database, and whenever user will come here again, we have to show that here again. So this is the simple scenario we are going to cover in this video. So let's start it. Here is the code. This is create page. Now what we need to do, we need to add a simple function which will get stream from image and show that image here right below to this feature. So what we will do, we will add an other input field. Instead of input, we will use the image field. This is the image field, and here we have a source, and let's set the height 200 pixel and width 200 pixels. Give an ID to this, so it is feature image preview. Now, being a developer, to save my time, I go to the Google and search for image preview JS, and from the first link we can copy the code and embed that into our solution. This is the code which will help us to achieve our requirement. Simply I will copy this and comes to the page, go to the script, and upon document ready I will add this code. So this code is look like this thing. Okay, I have to copy that completely. Copy this and paste in your option. Now set the indentation. That's enough. Now we have to place the ID of file or image or placeholder from where we are getting the image. So we are getting the image from this. Okay, so we will place an ID here of this image input. Use ID here. So here is the ID. Now add this image input. Now whenever you will select any image, it goes to here and this function is get called. This function will get the file which you have selected, with the help of file reader get the stream, and then this stream is populated to this element. So we already have an image preview element having this ID. We just replace this ID and save the code. Now come refresh your key and you will see, oops, it's the create page. We have done that in edit page. Create page. That was edit page. So now here you can see this blocks is showing, and this is the default. There is no image selected right now, but when I will select any image here, you can see the image preview appears and here is the name of the image. So that's good. Now when I will upload this image, we have to write a code on C# where we will read the stream and save this file into the server and save the reference name of this image into the database. That's the separate thing. Now let's move on. When the first time user come and no image is selected by default, what to be shown? So here we have preview image PNG. There are sample images available on the internet which we can use to show as a default image. Like this you can see. Okay, this one is good, or this one is really good. So we will add this image into our application and utilize this as a default image. So whenever user will come here, this image will view. So this is the PNG one. Here you can see this is a very light. Okay, save this image. Now I will save this image into the directory of my solution. So here under the content, I will add the folder for the images. So go to the file explorer, and now here I will add the image. Now comes to the here and save the image, and comes here and save the image like this. So the image is saved into our server. We just need to, here you can see we need to include this into our application. So it is added into the assemblies. Now to add the reference here, the source, simply drag and drop it here. So the rest, copy source, and here it is. So we are done now. Now whenever user will come to the page and refresh this screen without uploading any image, the default image will be previewed, and that's a good sign to the user. So I call the UI UX active. It's a good approach. Okay, now it's loading, and here you can see how it's look alike. So only when I will select any image, this default image is get replaced. So this is the first part of front end. First we will cover all the front end things and then move on to the back end thing. So now it's time to work on the edit page. The first scenario is same. When in the edit case, when user does not uploaded any image, by default the custom image should be shown there. Here is the edit case. So what we will do, we will copy the same code there and add under this. We also replace this input field and replace with this one. Now it's time to duplicate the code. So here is the code which we need to duplicate. So under here is our code. That's fine. Now refresh edit screen page, and you will see the default image appears. Now we have to write a logic. First test this. Okay, it's working fine. Now we have to write the logic. How the image appears if it's selected. So we will do that from backend. What we will do, we will create a razor condition here. If image string is not empty, then the uploaded image will be preview here. If it's empty, then default image preview here. Now it's time for the backend logic. So we need to stop the application and work on the backend logic. So let me enclose this so we have a big screen. Now go to the create scenario first. This is the form. An image is uploaded within the form. So let's close all the other pages and go to pages controller and comes to create post, which is this. Now here we have to add a property by which we can get the image. So how we can get the image? Here you can see this is the, by this we are getting the file name and uploading that into our application. Okay, the file name, it gets stored here and saved within the database also. Now this is for the create scenario. What if there is no image available? So for in this case, what we will do, we will check that is this image is empty or not. So we will check if image dot, here you can see it have attribute of iForm file. Okay, let's run this application and debug and then create a logic how it works. The simple logic is that either we can save default preview image to database reference, or either we will do that on front end side. If there is a condition in life when you have to differentiate where to write the logic, either on server side or either on front end side, then if you have scope of mobile application, then you have to go for the server side. In this case, whenever your application utilize this feature, you don't need to process the same thing on mobile application, because this perspective is already covered by the server. So what we will do, we will write the default image path if no image is selected during the creation of the page, and if it is selected, then the selected image gets saved into the page. So now the application is executing. We are going to create another page and without any image. So let's see if we will not upload any image, what's happened next. And upon that, we will create a logical situation of if else condition. If the image is not selected, then the default image will be added into the system, and if image is selected, then the selected image is uploaded to the system. So the application is running, and now go to the pages 8 and hit enter. Now it will get executed and let us know the page when loaded. So here the page comes. So test 1 and upload the page. Here's the debugger. So let's see what's inside this. Or from here, this model, we can inspect what are the values coming from application. If image is equal null. So here we have a condition. If image is equal null, then the data feature image is equal to the default preview image, where we have path something like this. That's enough. Else we will do this. So now if no image is selected, the default image is added into the database, and If image is selected, the selected image is added to database and also uploaded to the server. So here it is also uploaded to the server. Save this. Now move on to edit condition. Here we have the edit page. Now before updating, we need to utilize this code. So it is going to update the model directly, but we need to utilize a condition of only image. So we will only work with the image. So the image is null, then this appear. Okay, and image comes from this model and there is no, so we will do this and do this, and it's automatically updated here. Image. So image is not added into the pages model, and here we have page DTO, so we need to add that here. So now we have two different models. The one model is utilized for the database and the second model is utilized for the data transfer feature. So now in this case we need to fetch the information from database first and then update that here, and for this purpose we can utilize something this. Create a data first. In the we are working with edit post. Create a model, get value from database dot page where. So here we have page, here we have the page model, and we are adding that into the page model entity. So we have page model, or whatever this scenario is, page model first. Okay, we are adding that into the page where x lambda x dot id is equal to this id, and get the first or default instance and populate the information in this instance. Now simply do this. Now everything is get fine. Now actually what happened, entity framework is get confused whenever you use a different model which is not matched with the entity model. So you have to parse the information from different model to entity model. Here we have the page DTO, but entity model is this. So we get information from this model, populate into this, and then this model is saved into the database and updated automatically. So if the image is null, default image is selected. If not null, then it is uploaded and added into the database. This is the first scenario. The second scenario is that what if user already have uploaded image and then edit the page and does not change image but change the data. So in this case we will check here if the image is equal to null and if the current feature image not equal to the feature image coming from database. For example, I have uploaded abc.png, but now on the update case I didn't upload any other image. So I will check that if the old feature, if the current page image is null and old feature image is not equal to this, or the name of, or it is not equal to this, then we will upload another image. Else we then if not is equal to this, then we will write the name of current image to here like this. Getting from database. If not is equal to this, then it is get straight from, then we will do nothing. And if else, we will do this. So the condition is I have already uploaded the image and I have reference in here like abc.png. Now I added the page and didn't upload any image, so the image is null. Okay, now is my image not equal to this or equal to this? That is there a default image? Or if the image is not empty. So the condition is you need to understand, it is a confusing one. Here we have the default image. If it is not equal to this, then we will retain the old image. If it is equal to this, we will not do anything. So this is a simple one. Image is already uploaded and a default one. Then we do nothing. In the else case, because it's not equal to this, so we will not, okay, we don't need to use this. Whenever it's empty, it's automatically get replaced. We will do that after running date section, because it's get confusing to deliver the information. So let's run the application and see how it should work. Now in the all scenarios, the feature image will never be null, and we will add a source from feature image. And that's enough. Now the application, when executed, we will test all the scenarios and we will get to know that we are done and complete this option into the add new page, edit page, and so on. After that, we have to develop a table for listing of the pages, which we will do in the next video. So first target is to complete this. So here we have a create page. So page without image, this is the first page, and create. Then I will add a new page with image. Let me see, is there any debugger or not? So it's updating the database. Now move on to the second page. I have to load these libraries. Okay, page with image. So the first page is created, page without image. Now second one, page with image. And created. Now let's see page without image. Added this. So the added screen is appearing and page with image is also uploaded. Now the added page is so this image is coming right away from database. Same is the case with this. So we have two pages. So this is not the default image. This image is populated from database. Same is the case with this. Here you can see this image is populating from the database. Okay, so we have discussed whatever the situation, the default image is automatically added into the system. If we not select any image, the image is not updated. Same is the case with this. Okay, so let me upload the unsafe files and I will update information in title and let's see what's happened. Update, and I am not uploading the image. Save it, so the image will get retained. Okay, it's not worked. Let's add debugger into here and try to do this. Here you can see now image is selected. Now if image is equal to null, the default image should not be utilized. It will be get from the database. So we don't need to update the image if it's equal to null. So we don't need to do this thing. Now it's fine. Now we again run the application and let's see how it's worked. Because the create cycle is completed, we just need to verify the update cycle. So now the page is loaded. Open both of them into the edit mode and then I will update one page without uploading the image and the second page with uploading the image. So this is the page without image. I will update this and let's see. Because of the security reason, I have to load the libraries again. So you will not found this issue. Update and save this. Now here we have a debugger. The image is equal to null. Now click on F10 and step over things one by one. Now in this page model, this is the page model which we have. Instead of using the page model, I have to update the data here. So here we have a flaw. So the bug is fixed now. So when you will get this feature via GitHub or Git, you will not find any error in this page section. So you can create pages, edit pages, delete them and process that. In the couple of series, I think after 30-40 videos, this solution is get ready to compete WordPress and you can work with this and it is really expandable. So it is an open source project specially designed for the newbies to play around this and play around with CMS and customization and the power of ASP.NET Core. So now the page is uploaded, processed now. So just update. So the page without image is updating, and let's see, and it's worked. Now here you can see page without image is updated. Now page with image update. So I'm going to update this first. So it is updating. So what it will get all the information from here, and then that. So it's also updated. Now open them once again. And the image is not changed, and here image is not changed. Okay, but you will be shocked for the title we have changed, but it is not reflected here. So the reason behind that, let's see the reason. I have fetched the latest record from database and directly update that. I am only updating the feature image name if the image is not if image is uploaded again. So we need to do something more like dot title is equal to dot title, and exchange the information of description is public and etc. Content is allow comment and is public, and that's enough. So we are done with this. Now I'm going to in this code, commenting it so you can fetch that. So this is added. Now I'm going to comment this all. So you can get this from our repository. So we are done with this video. I hope you will really enjoy this session of adding the image preview option into add pages, add create pages, and edit pages which you have created. If you have any kind of question, suggestions, you can ask us. You can use comments below this video and let us know what you want to enhance, what you want to more learn about the ASP.NET Core, what you want to add in this open source project, and what you need to get more from us. So don't forget to subscribe the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. Keep support us. We are just far away, 80 subscriber from 4,000 milestone, and I will really appreciate your contribution to subscribe our channel, to view our videos, to help us, support us to running this YouTube channel. So don't forget to share it with your friends. Take care. Goodbye.